We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Going to throw right away. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And some nifty running on the return. That's some good yardage before he was taken down.
Ready. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers. Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 9. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. This fielded inside the 35. And it was brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Knoll. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Oh, hey.
Now a toss play with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
2nd and 10. He'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Tony.
Mixon. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Stroud to throw. Forced to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On second down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On the jump.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
It'll get forward to about the 42. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Texans.
Second down, they need 7. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
And that is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Caleb Radzov in on the tackle. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. Open man downfield is Noel. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Forced out left. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Josh Hines Allen. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's out wide to Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
33-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. long.
Let's go now. Go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Spring. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This one caught at the 4. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Jaguars, first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Michael.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for us.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. A run here with Mixon. What a move! He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
46-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. It's a gain of 49. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Ready up.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead. Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Dell, the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Quick slap taken in by Noel. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
Get it! Alert! Alert!
On the ground, here's Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
All right. 18. That's it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Texans getting all set to punt. As he's on to punt for the second time. On the return, here's Washington. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
Run over center now with Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and 1. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Here's Noel. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. They'll run on first down with Mixon. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
59-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Oh, my God, that is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's brutal.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
60 boxes, 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. He's picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take possession. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. Right back to down. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Nixon. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Utah at the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Fair, Baron. Good on the point after. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8, go.
This drive begins with a run by Newton. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. Set up the screen here for Newton. This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Out to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. first down for Houston.
A gain of 12. And the Texans first down.
Mixon. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here's second down. Here we go. On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kick is good.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
At their own 44-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it 17 seconds to go in the game. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. We are set for fourth and long.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.